Swit is where teams can work more efficiently than ever, from ideation to execution. Swit helps your team communicate and collaborate. Let's get started. When you create a Swit account, you'll be able to build as many workspaces as you need. With this feature, you can communicate with multiple teams on one account. Pretty sweet, right? This is the shelf. It contains 3 boxes: communication, task management, and email. Over here is the toolbar, where you have 2 components for communication: chatting for real-time messaging with your team members, and ideation, a forum for brainstorming and sharing ideas. To create a new channel, click on the plus icon. Then name your channel, set its purpose, and invite members. To organize your channels, simply drag and drop into folders. Let's join a channel. Try writing a message. You can add any website link, or upload any formatted file you want. To reply to a message, hover over it, then click Comment. The thread will pop out from the navigation bar on the right. If you want to notify a specific member, mention them by typing the @ symbol followed by their name. This way, they can't miss it. The Outcome feature prioritizes specific messages, so when you're away, you only see what's really important, like results of discussions. Then, when you come back, you'll be relieved to see a smaller pile of messages. Let's open Ideation. It's different from chatting in that it's more suited for discussions over time. Try creating a new post. Then drag a file from your desktop to attach it. You can join a discussion by commenting on it. Let's move to the Task Management box. This toolbar shows 5 different task views that share the same information. You can switch between the views according to your purpose. Status View is a display that shows 3 different stages of your work progress: to do, doing, and done. Let's create a task in Status View. I'm going to name it and press Enter. New tasks are automatically put in the To Do bucket. To change the status of the task, you can click the button, or drag and drop the task from one stage to another. Let's go to the Bucket view. You can create a bucket and name it to organize your tasks into different categories. Any tasks that you haven't organized yet are placed under Untitled bucket. Let's name our new bucket Sales, where I'm going to drag our first task into. Now let's move to the Team view. This shows the members of a selected project and the tasks that belong to them. Sharon seems overloaded, so let's move her task card to David. Sorry, David. Let's go to Timeline. This view shows the scheduled timeline for each task from start to finish. To change start and deadline dates, drag both ends of the task box, or click to adjust the time frame. To activate a standby task, just drag and drop to where you want it on the timeline. The Calendar view lets you monitor the information of all your projects or selected ones on a familiar interface at a single glance. Task cards contain lots of detail. To view and edit these details, click on a card. This is the name of the project that the task belongs to, the name of the task, and its description. When you click on the project name, a drop-down menu will appear, where you move the task to another project. This is the progress bar, followed by its checklist. Feel free to add more to the checklist and check off items as you finish them. If the checklist is too big, you can turn it into a new task by clicking on this button. You can also add comments to your task card, which can be seen by everyone involved with the task. Backlogs are essentially requirements for projects. You can create as many backlogs as you feel necessary to finish this project. Let's make one. We just made a task in Backlog. Let's activate this task by dragging and dropping it into an active bucket. Sheets are one of the most important organizational tools. Bigger than a bucket, but smaller than a project. Let's add a new sheet under this project. I'm going to drag a task from my to-do list into Backlog. Then I'm going to go to my newly added sheet and drag the task onto it from the backlog. You can open a chat channel on the right navigation bar over here. If you want to share tasks from a public project into a chat channel, select a channel, then drag your task card into it. This feature makes it easier to manage tasks while chatting with your team members. If you want to save time and create a task while chatting, click here. You can choose the project, sheet, and bucket to put the task in, so when you click Create, it'll be exactly where you want. The Today's feature gives you the list of tasks you have to do today. Swit automatically finds tasks for you, making a unique list for each team member. This way, all you have to do is log in. No more wasting time in standby meetings. Clicking on this toggle shows only overdue tasks. Open a card to view its details. When you're finished with a task, change its status to Done. Now, let's move on to the email box. You can easily turn emails into task cards. Open your project over here and drag and drop your email into it. Then use the drop-down menus to make changes. Or you can turn your task into an email. Just drag and drop your task card into your new email. Swit will automatically sort the task's info for you. Just click Send. We're going to end our tutorial here. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just visit our website at www.swit.io.